Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fun times we're living in. If I haven't said it already, this is my lovely daughter, Hannah. So glad that she is able to join me, and so glad that you are too. And if you're watching it another time, because everybody's schedules are so weird. By the way, it's Saturday at 7:30. I don't even know what day it is anymore. If you're watching this later, thank you for everybody for following. A lot of people in the house. If you haven't uploaded the Spotify playlist, it's called Morning Flow, and do it for next time. I'll be teaching again Monday night at 6:15, a little bit more upbeat than we have this morning. So let's just, hi Kathleen, hi Tammy, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky, and bring your hands to heart center and gently close your eyes. This breath will help all of us to settle into our practice. It'll help to settle me. Don't turn your music on just yet. I'll let you know when that is, because there's something to be said for starting in silence. In the morning, it's great to start in silence because it allows us to start the day fresh, but it also allows us to notice what happened overnight. Are you sleeping? Are you tense? Did you have a great night's sleep? This is the opportunity to tune in and notice. The opportunity to feel your body. The opportunity to breathe. The opportunity to notice your breath. And as you notice your breath, start to breathe a little deeper. As you breathe in, notice the breath at the top. How it changes from the inhale, little pause, and releases to that exhale. And at the bottom of the exhale, notice that little pause and turn that into an inhale. As you exhale, feel the heaviness of your seat, of your feet on the earth, of your body settling into this moment. Now more than ever, it's so important to find those little moments of gratitude. So here in this moment, be grateful for this body that awoke, this mind that allows you to take some time for yourself, to move, to breathe, to be with a community that we can't see but we know is there. And in these little communities, we build up the energy, we build up the positivity, and we begin to build up the love. Energy is not just which is within us, but energy connects all over the world. So thank you. With your next inhale, reach your arms back up to the sky. Let your eyes gaze right up to your fingertips. And then as you bring your hands down with your exhale, start to come to hands and knees. Your hands are going to come under the shoulders. Your knees under your hips, spreading your fingers. Gently look up. Arch your back, take a breath in, and let your tailbone rise to the sky. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, round your back. Drop your head, scoop your tailbone, feel the stretch in the back of your body. Breathing in, arch your back again, look up. So cat-cows, those of you who are familiar. Oh my gosh, hi Diane. And exhale, round your back. Start to follow your breath, breathing in. Oh, by the way, you can hit your playlist. And breathing out. A few more, breathing in. And breathing out. Last one of these cat-cows. We'll come back to them. Breathe in. They feel so good along the spine. So let your breath fill up your body and exhale round. Come to a neutral spine. That means your back is flat. Reach your right leg straight behind you and put your toes on the mat. So your right leg is straight. Now press through your heel and stretch your calf. That's it. Just hold it there. Now, can you reach the top of your head in the opposite direction? And how long can you get through your body? Awesome. Wow. Thanks to Hannah for being my little model there. Now, drop your heel behind you. So Hannah's going to drop her heel towards me. So she's on the inside of her foot. Her left leg is going to come towards me. So in line with her knee. Left foot, left foot, left foot. Now, keep your knee down. Keep your knee down. I'm not doing this very well. And bring it towards me. There you go. Reach your right arm to the sky. Good. It's a little gate pose. Stretch your fingertips over your head. Get a nice long line of your body. Good. One more breath. Place that right hand down. Keep the right leg lifted. It's nice, long, and straight, and reach it up in line with your hips. Good. And reach the left arm forward. Little bird dog here. So now engage your abdominal muscles, lift them up just a little bit, and that same extension that you had from your foot to your top of your head, do it all the way to your hands. You get a nice long line of energy. Great. Now pull your knee into your elbow into your knee, and round your back. Just like we did cat-cows, you're going to inhale, extend your leg and your arm, and exhale, round the back. Good. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. So this is great for strengthening your spine. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Place the left hand down. Keep the right leg lifted. Bend the right knee and cross it behind the left leg. Let your shin hit the mat and then widen your feet because you're going to sit right in between those heels. Some of you will be able to get down. Hannah's very flexible. Keep your head down. Reach your arms forward. And some of you may just get the idea of reaching those hips back. That'll stretch out those hips, the butt. A lot of us are running and walking and getting outside in different ways. So you can feel this stretch here if you're doing things that you're not used to doing as frequently. Walking your dog, things like that. Good. And then uncross and come back to hands and knees, and then find that cat-cow again. Breathing in, looking up, arching the back. Breathing out and rounding. A few more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last one. All right, we're going to go to the left side after you find the neutral spine. Reach the left leg behind you. Press those toes down on the mat and then reach your heel back. And then in the opposite direction, reach the top of the head. Good. Nice long line. You can see that in Hannah. Good. Lifting that left leg. Reach the right arm. Hold right here. Lift that belly button into the spine. That's going to help support the low back. And then pull the knee into the elbow into the knee, round the back. Start to find your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Extend it back out. Place the right hand down. Keep the left leg lifted. You're going to place the toes back on the ground. Drop the heel behind you. And then open that left arm to the sky. And extend over your fingertips. Now feel that long line of energy. If we're doing a lot of sitting, watching Netflix, this is going to feel really good. Catching up with all our shows. And come on back. Left hand down. Left leg lifted. Bend the knee. Cross it behind the right and sit back between the heels. This is one of my favorite stretches. All right, come on back to hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees up and find downward facing dog. Now in downward facing dog, the knees can be bent. If you're not used to this position, this may feel a little pull in your low back. So don't hesitate to bend your knees here. There's no rules as long as it's feeling good. Remember that, particularly my class. Do what you need to do to feel good in your body. And Hannah's cracking over here. So if you want to bend one knee, stretch the other heel back and down, shift into that straight leg hip, and then alternate that. The other thing you can do is lift up on both of your toes and press your heels back and down. It's like we're one person right here. And finally, one of my favorite things to do is lift up onto your tiptoes. Lift your heels. Hi, Aaron. And then drop them to the right. So keep your legs straight. Just drop your heels to the right. Good. All the way down. Hand press the heels up. There. You feel that side body stretch? Oh, yeah. She's feeling it. Come on up. And heels to the left. Good. If you're not following, don't worry. Just do down dog. All right. Speaking of your toes, come back up onto them again and round your back again. Come forward, rounding your back. Good plank pose. Good. Can you soften right through here? Oh, there you go. Good. I said, is it okay if I align you all the time, Hannah? She's like, all right. All right, now lower your knees, lower your belly, lower your chest. Sit back through child's pose. We're going to go right into child's pose. So this is a pose you can always take throughout the class if you ever need it. It's a great resting period. It's a great way to come back to yourself. All right, come back to hands and knees. We're not there very long. Curl your toes under and downward facing dog. We're going to put those things together and add a little back bend. So lift up onto your heels, come onto your tiptoes, come forward to plank pose, shoulders over wrists. You can drop your knees down first like we did before, or lower to a low plank and then all the way to your belly. Roll your shoulders to the back of the body and then curl your body into cobra. So roll those shoulders back. Yeah, good. Lift your belly. So this is great for the front of the body. Take a big breath in. And then don't look up so much, Hannah. Look a little forward and see how the back of her neck got a little bit longer when she did that. Good. Lower back down. Press to hands and knees to child's pose or press to plank pose. And then all the way back to downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. So take a big breath in and down dog. Hey, Robin. And then as you exhale, round forward to plank. Bend your elbows. You can lower down to your knees or all the way to your bellies. You can always take a push-up for those of you tryhards. Roll the shoulders to the back of the body. Open up your chest. You know who you are. Lower down. Again, press up to hands and knees to child's pose or all the way back to downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now some of you are going to go a little slower. Some of you are going to go a little faster than my pace. Don't worry about where you end up. We'll all meet in Shavasana at the end, okay? That's what Hannah asked. Is there Shavasana? I said, absolutely. Come onto your tiptoes, round forward to plank, lower all the way down. This is called vinyasa. So if you ever hear me say that, this is what it means. Roll your shoulders back, breathe in, and then find your way back to down dog. That could be through the child's pose, through a push-up, or all the way back. Good. Take a big breath in through your nose. Everyone, take a big breath in, and then no one's around, so go ahead and let it out. Be really wild. Yeah, I can hear you. Do it again. Big breath in. And big breath out. I'm glad I got the peanut gallery who's laughing with me. Go ahead, take a walk to the front of your mat. Forward fold. So this is a good place for a block, a couple of books, or maybe your hands are on the shin. Knees can be bent here, so don't worry about straightening the legs, but either way, it's going to feel good on the back of the legs. She's letting her head relax, maybe even a little shake of the head, depending on how you're feeling. Good. And then slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Come to the top. Inhale your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands through heart center, fold all the way down. Good. Plant your hands on the mat. Step back to plank pose. We've been here before. Lower all the way down to your bellies. Thank you, Rob. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe in. Exhale, find your way back to downward facing dog. So that's called a sun salutation or Surya Namaskara A. We're going to do that again. Take a big breath in through your nose. Let me hear you. Exhale out through your mouth. Wake your family up. Take a walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway up. So hands can be on shins, floor, blocks. Exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up to stand. How you guys doing? Give me a thumbs up if you're good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lift halfway up, breathe it in. Exhale, step back, or some of you are try-hards. You can jump back, lower all the way down. Ooh, try hard in the house. Roll your shoulders to the back of the body. Thank you for that. And find your way back to downward facing dog. Okay, you guys are good. I'm glad. Now lift your right leg to the sky. Bend your right knee. And you're going to open your knee to the right side of the house, wherever that is. Spread your toes. So you can see her hips are opening away from us because her right leg is lifted. Now, pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. Stay in down dog. Pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. Come forward with the knee. Come forward. Stay in down dog. So, yeah. Good, good, good. Now, pull your knee to your belly and then all the way back. Good. Bend your knee. Open the hip. Right knee to the right shoulder, back to the belly, and all the way back. I have coffee, Beth, so you can have some. Good. One more time. Shoulder around. Sorry, leg around the shoulder, and all the way back. Now, pull the knee into your belly. Come forward towards that plank. Now, you got to lift that knee really high. Remember when we lifted the knee into when we lifted our belly button in cat-cow? That's the same feeling. Lift, 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 lift. And then step the foot between the hands. Some of you may need a little help, and that's okay, bringing that foot forward. That's no problem at all. Drop your left knee to the ground. Hey, Jay. And inhale all the way up. Good. Sinking the hips forward. For a lot of us who are sitting, you're going to feel the stretch right in this hip flexor. A lot of the walkers. She's going to lift her heart a little bit more. She's going to look up towards the sky. Breathe in, everyone. Anjaneyasana. And then hands down to either side of the right foot. Straighten the right leg. Good. Toes to the sky. Pull the heel back isometrically. You'll feel that stretch more in the back of the leg. She's going to put a little bend in her knee because she's hypermobile. And then bend the right knee. Step the left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Hey, Tony. Exhale, forward fold. Uncle Tony's in the house, Hannah. Inhale all the way to stand. Exhale, forward fold. Lift halfway up, breathe it in. Find your way back to down dog. So you can go through that jumping back, stepping back through vinyasa, or you can step right back to downward facing dog and skip all of it. It's no big deal. It's your practice. It's just me guiding you through some things. It's totally up to you. Lift your left leg to the sky. Bend your left knee. Now you're going to be able to see it from here. Good. She's going to have a nice stretch through here. Pull the left knee to the left shoulder. Keep it in down dog. See, she doesn't come forward yet. Then into the belly, and then all the way back. Open the knee again. So this is just opening up the hip a little bit towards the left shoulder, towards the belly, all the way back. Let's do it one more time. Bend the knee, come to the shoulder, to the belly, and all the way back. Now here's the hard part. Pull the knee into the belly. Come forward with those shoulders. See how rounded Hannah's back is here? That's what you're going to be able to do to step the foot forward. It's hard for a lot of people. Don't beat yourself up about it. Step the foot forward. Drop the back knee down. Reach the arms up to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Sink the hips forward. Lift the belly a little bit. Oh, now roll the shoulders back. Hand lift up. Breathe in. Hands down to either side of the left foot. Straighten the left leg. Runner stretch. Hi, Jennifer. All right, she's going to bend the left knee. She's going to step the right foot forward, forward fold at the top of the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Breathe out, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Bend your knees. Chair pose. Sorry, it's early, but gotta warm you up. So another way to warm up, because nobody's in heated unless you have an amazing place, heated rooms, and a lot of you like heated yoga. So I'm going to give you something to help warm you up, and if you need a break, just straighten the legs and get right back into chair pose. So it's something called breath of fire, and this will heat you up from the inside out. I had a teacher who told me that you don't need to ever use a heated room. I know some of you. That you can find the heat within you. So we're going to do something called breath of fire, and it's going to come right from here. So you're going to breathe in, and then like a little bellow, you know, those things that heat up your fire in the house or make your fire more. That's the pumping you want to feel in your body. So she's still sitting through chair. She hasn't given up yet. She's dying, though. You're going to take a deep breath in. Yes, Mula Bandha, Tony. And then exhale. You're going to do it through your nose, so it's going to sound a little weird. I'm going to get really close, so it's going to sound like this. You can see her belly going. She's going to speed it up. She's going to keep it going. Keep going. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And you're going to start to feel it, because not only are you sitting back through this crazy pose, but you're also getting the breath going. You got 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, all the way up to standing. Ah, reach back, reach back, reach back. And then fold all the way down. Breathe in, lift halfway up, and find your way back to downward facing dog. Remember, if you need a child's pose at any time, if you need an extra breath in cobra, you can do that. Vinyasa is always an option. All right, we're going to add some of those things and bring them all together. It's called Surya Namaskara B. So we're going to bend our knees, look forward to the front of the mat. You can step or lightly jump all the way up. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. You're welcome to do that anytime, Tony. Come all the way up to standing. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Chair pose, Utkatasana or fierce pose. Sit back even more, Hannah. Can you get your thighs parallel? Sit back through your heels, lift your belly. Notice her hands. I don't care where your arms are. A lot of people like to go up, but why? This isn't about your shoulders. This is about your ass. I can swear here. And sit back a little bit deeper. Good. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. Lift halfway up, breathe it in. Vinyasa, or right back to downward facing dog. There's a chaturanga. Roll your shoulders back and downward facing dog. So Surya Namaskara B adds the chair pose and adds a crescent lunge or warrior one. It's up to you. Lift your right leg to the sky. Breathe in. Pull your knee into your nose. We've done this already. Step the foot between the hands. Now come all the way up, Hannah. Crescent lunge has the heel lifted. You can see your heel is lifted, or warrior one drops the heel. I think it's a little early for warrior one. Not my favorite pose, so I would always lift that heel up. Good, she's gonna lift her belly a little bit more. Now here's the other thing about this pose. This back leg does not need to be straight. So she can bend her back knee a little bit, and then she's gonna lift the front of her pelvis just a little bit, and that back knee is gonna allow a little bit more play here. So don't worry about keeping this straight. Take another breath here. Can you drop down through this right thigh a little bit more? Vinyasa, some of you can do that. Kick up if you want. Some of you can jump back to one leg. Some of you can go right back to downward facing dog. Lift the left leg to the sky. We're going right into the other side. No break. Keeping that breath warm. Pull the knee into the nose. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. Lifting that belly up. Step the foot between the hands. Crescent lunge or warrior one, your choice. Root down through the ground to lift up. So feel your feet on the ground. Being on carpet is really challenging. So make sure you find your groundedness. Relax your shoulders. A little bend in the back knee. She's going to lift the front of her pelvis just a little bit more. There you go. Vinyasa. Let it go, friends. Aw, thanks, Robin. All right, bend your knees. We're going to go right into it. Jump to the front of your mat. Lift halfway up. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. All the way to standing with your breath in. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. Chair pose. Inhale to stand. Exhale to fold. So we're just following this with our breath. Inhale, lift halfway up. Vinyasa, let it go. So again, add in what you need, take away what you don't. We're all different. Lift your right leg to the sky. Pull your knee into your nose. You can always do this pose too. Go ahead, all the way, step a forward hand. You can always do this pose. Come all the way up. We're going right in again with the knee down. Okay, that's always an option. Vinyasa, hands down. So we're moving through these poses a little bit more. These poses, sun A, sun B, that's Surya Namaskara A and B. Sun salutations, left leg. Go right into it, Hannah. Left leg up, step it forward. So awakening to this day. That's what we're doing. It's a new day, all the way up. A new opportunity. Fold all the way down, Vinyasa. Can always skip this part. Can always find child's pose. Deep breath in. You know, Hannah and I always said, deep breath out. This is where you get your break. Hannah and I always said we wanted to start a podcast. Here we go. Better than Barstool. Take a deep breath in, step or jump to the front of your mat. Chair pose. Go all the way into it, right into it. Good, good, good. Okay, those of you who know me know what's coming up. Sit back through your heels. Good. Sit even deeper. I'll join you. I'll join you. I'll join you. Sit deeper. Sit deeper. Sit deeper. Now, Engage your abdominal muscles. Lift your heels. Again, all of these things are optional. Lower your hips. Lower your hips. Those of you with bad knees, go right to the mat because y'all know where we're going. Core pose. Navasana. Roll the shoulders back. I hope you're getting warm. Extend the legs out. Good. Good. Shoulders back. Lift high. So this is called boat pose. Couple of options. Extend the legs, extend the arms. Option number 2, bend the knees. Option number 3, hands behind you. Any of these are good, okay? The other one is here, but I know you can do more. So breathe in, reach up, lift the heart, exhale. You're going to lower down to Ardha Navasana. So low back is on the mat, legs are extended, eyes are at those toes. Sorry, that was a weird angle of me. Good, come on, Navasana. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. So I'm going to do the modification. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. The other thing is just skip that and just do regular crunches, okay? 2 more. Extend those arms up and lower. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. I don't know what she's doing, but it works. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale up. Hold, 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 hold. Pull the knees into the chest. Come onto your backs. Drop your knees to the right. This is going to go quick, this stretch. Come through center, go to the other direction. Knees to the right, knees are bent. Hi, TJ. Come back to center. Now you can have some fun with this, or you can get right back to down dog. Hi, Kelly. All right, we're going to rock and roll. Rock and roll. This is optional. Rock and roll. You're going to get a couple chances to do this. See, can you come to standing? All right, do it again. All the way down. All the way back. Rock. Rock like a kid. We got to have fun. All right, so the key to this is to root your feet and reach forward. Okay? Yeah. Good. All right, everybody stand. That was crazy. Fold all the way down. Lift halfway up. All right, step back to plank pose. Lower all the way to your bellies. Now, in this pose, I want you to bring your hands a little wider, okay? Roll your shoulders back, come onto your fingertips. Now lift your belly. This is gonna help after core. And I want you to go back and forth a little bit. So this is called drunken cobra. I made it up. I'll have to ask Amy Connors what the term would be, how you would say it in Sanskrit. But this is the worm at the bottom of the tequila bottle, okay? So go a little bit back and forth. You miss me, TJ? You miss this humor, don't you? Good. All right, come all the way back and down. Press into hands and knees. Round your back. Child's pose. You're welcome. Slow your breath. That was a lot. You feeling warm between the breath of fire, the chair pose, and the core? Friends, you're doing great. You're doing great because you got your butts up out of bed and you decided to do this. Come forward to hands and knees. Downward facing dog. Here you go. Let's have some fun, as if you haven't been already. Lift your right leg to the sky. So this is going to seem similar. Pull your knee to your nose, round forward, step forward, crescent lunge. Now, this is going to be a good time to do warrior one because it's going to give you a little bit of stability and then you'll see where we're going, so it's going to make a little sense. So if you can get that heel down, and you can step your feet a little wider apart as opposed to in crescent lunge we're a little bit more narrow. That'll give you a little bit more stability. Lift that belly up, take a big breath and look up. Now bring your hands forward, down, and then all the way back. Now look at Hannah's engagement of her core. So this is not easy. That's okay. We won't hold it forever, I promise. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands forward, down, and back. Again, this can be with the back knee down if you need it. Inhale all the way up. Last time, forward, down, and back. Now hold it right there. This is gonna suck. I'm gonna tell you right now. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Give your shoulders a little roll, and humble warrior. So humble warrior has the head dropped in between the legs. If you need to put your hands down the mat and drop the back knee, that's okay. Hannah's not gonna do that. You can bend your elbows a little bit, hypermobile people. Yeah, and that'll help to engage the back of the body. You got one more breath here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Good. Now, stay with the belly right over the thigh. So lift up a little bit. Now, release your hands, but keep them behind you. Reach your left arm forward. Your right arm is behind you. Take that left arm. Let it lead you all the way up with your arm and all the way to warrior two. Oh, look at that transition. Now, Hannah's going to go a little heavier in that right thigh. Lift the belly up. Oh, look at that alignment. I'm loving it. Okay, flip your right palm. Take your left hand down your left leg. Don't change the legs. Reverse your warrior. Don't change the legs. This is going to burn even more than chair pose. That's okay. Warrior two. Right back at it. You okay, Han? Mm-hmm. Flip your right palm. Reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Breathe in. Flip your right palm. Exhale. Hands down to either side of your right foot. Lift that back heel. Find your way back to down dog. However that is. I know some of you out there are trying to do handstands right now. I know who you are. Slow your breath. Slow your mind. I hope the smile's still there. These moments of stillness are those moments that you need in our lives. They allow you to check in. They allow you to make choices. They allow you to realize where you hold your anxiety, your fear, your happiness, your love. But if we don't take the time to do that, we'll never know, and we'll never be able to adjust and make a choice. I want to stay in this love. I want to get rid of that fear. What is it? Oh my gosh. Hannah says her jaw hurts so much right now because she's doing a lot of teeth grinding. We all do these different things to get through and to live our lives. But it's these moments of stillness that allow us to check in. All right, Hannah, you ready for the other side? Lift that left leg up, everyone. Pull the knee into your nose, step it forward. Come all the way up. Take whatever time you need. Warrior one. Remember, it's a little wider stance with the feet, more of a railroad track. Good. All right, you ready? Take a breath in. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Exhale, hands forward, down, and back. Now, big engagement of the core here. This is more core work. Sorry about that. Inhale, come all the way up with the arms. Exhale, forward, down, and back. I see you, Cease. Inhale all the way up. Oh my God, my cousin, Mike, hi. Exhale, forward, down, and back. Now we're going to stay right here. Engage the abdominal muscles. Maybe roll the shoulders back a little bit. Interlace the fingers. Drop the head, humble warrior. If you need to drop the back knee or place the hands out on the mat, these are always good options. Humble warrior for a reason. I hate this pose a lot of times, and I think it's because of that humble piece of it. I won't go any deeper than that. Lift your belly a little bit. Release the arms. Keep them behind you. Come on up a little bit more. Hand. Good. Keep that. Keep that left hand behind you. Reach that right arm forward. Come all the way up and around with that right arm. Warrior two. So this is a great view. Two. Keep that left thigh heavy. See how almost oh, there she is. She's parallel with that left thigh. Relax your shoulders. Good. Look at your left hand, flip it, reverse your warrior, right hand down the right leg, left arm up. Oh, feel that? If that thigh is heavy, you're going to really feel that stretch to the side body, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. One more time, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands down to either side of your left foot and vinyasa. Okay, we're going to add on because that's who I am. So we're going to do the same thing that we just did. We're going to take a little bit out and then we're going to add on, and I grab a block if you need it at the front of your mat. Lift your right leg to the sky. I know, that was a lot. Step it forward. Warrior one. Here we go. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward, down, and back with those arms. Interlace your fingers. Humble warrior. I have to do it with you because I'm losing my... Good. Lift up a little bit. Keep that right hand behind you. Your left arm forward. Come all the way around. Go right into reverse warrior. Oh, to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. We're going to do it one more time. This is where we're going to add on. Reverse your warrior. Now, instead of that knee bent, you're going to straighten that leg. You're going to press down into that right foot and straighten the leg. Now, reach back to yesterday. Don't even know what day that was. Now reach that right arm forward. Keep the right leg straight. You can put a little bend in it. Place the hand down to your shin to block outside of the foot or to the mat. It's totally up to you. I am tight because I haven't done what you guys have done, so I'm going to use the block. Now, Keeping that right knee a little bent, hypermobile. Lift the right side of the body away from that right thigh. So you got a nice long line from that right thigh through the right side body. See how long that can be? Good. Relax the shoulders, lengthen through the spine, take a big breath in. Here where you might need this block, hey neck, bend the right knee, take that right hand in front of the right foot, and lift up into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. This is not easy, as Hannah's showing you. This is not an easy pose. You may fall in and out of it, but that's life, right? Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on life. Keep on. I'm going to align her a little bit. So I'm going to lift her head so that she has a nice long spine here. Spread her fingers, pull her shoulder back. Oh, and she's already got that foot engaged. So amazing. Good. One more breath. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Let your head go.
Is that my Nick friend?
That's your Nick friend. Engaged. Congrats. Let the head go. Good. Slowly roll all the way up to standing. Inhale. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lift halfway up. Vinyasa. Step back, float back, jump back. You got it. Thanks everyone for getting up this morning and joining my girl and I and the whole community of balance. I know there's some Y people. I know there's some Midtown people. I know there's some Michigan people in New York City and Atlanta and all over the place. Thanks guys for showing up. Lift the left leg to the sky. Step it forward, warrior one. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms forward, down and back. Interlace the fingers. Humble warrior, let it go. Keep that left arm behind you, the right arm forward. Reverse your warrior all the way up and back. Oh. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Last time, reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg. Press down into that left big toe mound. Use that quad. Put a little bend in your knee. You're going to come forward with that left hand, finding triangle pose. You can use a block. Right here, right? Hands outside that foot. Can you lengthen this side of the body a little bit? Oh, she's such a good student. Not a bad daughter either. All right, bend your left knee. Walk that left hand in front of the left foot. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. Oh, where'd your head go? Good, one more breath. Forward fold. You're lucky. I know, Tony, I didn't hold it anywhere near as long as the right side. All right, come all the way up to standing. Breathe it up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift it up halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. I miss all you guys too. I miss seeing everybody's faces. Zoom works, by the way. So do phone calls and walking outside socially distant.
6 feet away.
All right. Lift that right leg up to the sky. No, you sick of this yet? Pull the knee into the nose. No way. Swing that right knee to your left shoulder. Oh, now extend the right leg out. Good. She's on the pinky toe side of her right foot, and she's going to be on the whole left foot. I don't know if you can see it. She's lifting her left arm to the sky. Fallen triangle. If you want to stand down dog, you can. Watch your head. It's an extension of your spine. Good. One more breath. This is a little challenging, so do what you can. Left hand down, pull the right knee into the nose, lift up that back heel, step the foot between the hands. Lift the right arm to the sky this time. So low lunge twist. Again, you can do this on your back knee. Opening up the chest. You can lean back as much as you want, whatever you need this morning. Now stay here or step that right foot back to side plank. What? Now, there's a couple variations of side plank. You can stack these feet. You can bring the top foot in front of that bottom foot, or you can step that foot halfway up with the knee bent, or you can stay in that low lunge twist, okay? You got one more breath here. Lift that right side of the body away from the mat. Yes. Now, here's the hard part, and they're all hard parts. They're all challenging parts. They're all wonderful parts. Step that right foot between the hands or to the front of your mat. Now, standing splits. So lift the left leg to the sky. If you're not challenged, you don't know what you can do, right? When I turned 49, I decided to say yes to everything, and I had no idea what that would mean. And I learned that my breaking point is not where my mind told me it was. Your body's much stronger. So standing splits, hands on either side of the right foot, left leg is straight. Now bend both of your knees, bring that left leg behind the right a little bit. Little curtsy bow. Those of you who know OMG, hi Diane, go ahead and do that. Straighten both legs. Bend both knees. Straighten both legs. Good. One more time. Bend both of your knees. Straighten both of your legs. Good. Bend both of your knees. You are going to snuggle that left knee behind the right and have a seat. You're welcome. Good. So little twist here. So the right knee is up. That right foot can be in front of that left shin if your hips are a little tighter than others. Otherwise, that left heel is near that right butt. Drop that right butt down if you can. You're going to grab that right knee with both hands. Sit up super tall. Breathe in. Take that right hand behind you. Okay? Lift the left arm up to the sky. Now start to open up towards your right shoulder, and you can bring your left hand to your right knee or your left elbow to your right knee. Look back. Now remember in the very beginning of class when I had you breathe and with the exhale you felt the foundation of your pose? I think this is really important in this twist. So exhale into your hips. So really feel that groundedness. And then as you inhale, can you sit up a little bit taller? Can you roll your shoulders back a little bit more? And then as you exhale, look back a little bit further. Good. One more breath. All right, we're going to untwist. We're going to come back to seated. Remember that rock and roll we did earlier? You get another chance. Here you go. Rock all the way back. Can you come to standing? Oh, you can use your hands. Fold all the way down. Inhale, lift halfway up. Vinyasa. Good. Lift the left leg to the sky. We're going to do the other side. Pull the knee into your nose, shoulders over the wrist. Swing it over to your right shoulder. Extend that left leg onto the mat. Good. So ground your feet here so you can lift up a little bit more. Roll that right shoulder back a little bit. Maybe gaze to the sky. Hello. Left hand down. Pull that left knee or right hand down. Left knee into the chest. Step it forward, low lunge. Okay. Left arm to the sky. Roll the shoulders back. Good. So low lunge twist. This should just feel good. You can drop that back knee down. That's fine. Good. Not half moon. Side plank or modified side plank. So she's going to show you the different variations again. So you can stay in that low lunge twist. You can step that top foot forward. You can stack both feet. Or you can bring that top foot halfway, and that gives you a little bit more support. Again, this is challenging. So find the place that's best for you and push yourself a little bit further. Not to the point of pain, but to the point of getting out of our heads. That's what this is all about. Get out of our heads. Out of your mind. Step the foot forward. Sorry, hand. Standing splits. Oh, let the head go. Yeah, good. So we held this for a little bit, which was so much fun. Couple of things you can do here is walk your hands a little closer to that left foot. Maybe grab the left foot with the left hand. Maybe grab the left foot with your right hand. Oh, I am such a great demo person. All right, curtsy bow. Right leg behind the left. Get low, get low, get low, get low. And then straighten both of your legs. 2 more times. Here you go. Come on. And extend. All the way down this time. I just got the approval that my playlist is good for my daughter, so she helps me make them up anyway. If you have any song suggestions, don't DM me. All right, so this time the left knee is up. Again, it can be to the outside of the right leg or to the shin. It's up to you. Try and drop your left ass. Grab both of your hands on your knees. Sit up tall. Breathe in. Remember that exhale to feel that heaviness in the body, and then the inhale lifts us up. That left hand is going to go behind you. That right arm is going to reach up. Hi, Ron. Good morning. Right knee, right elbow to left knee, and twist. Look behind you. Drop your left butt a little bit more. Remember that exhale. And then the inhale is going to lengthen you up. Last one. Good. Unwind. Face the front. So everybody asks why core work is important. Why do we do core work in yoga? You can keep rocking. It's because the more core work we do, the better it is we're going to be able to get to a standing position. The better it is we're going to be able to jump back. So those of you who can jump back crossing your ankles, go ahead and do that. I'm going to show you. Hannah's going to stand. Here we go. Crossing the ankles, planting the hands, jumping back through vinyasa. Find child's pose. So those of you who have just joined, Cheryl, you can find this, it'll live on my my page. I think the Y is going to share it. I know Balance, of course, is sharing it. It is started up because of Balance. Please check their website. They've got a lot of great stuff going on. And it'll live on my my page as well. So you can watch us at any time. Share it with your friends. All right, come forward to hands and knees. Downward facing dog. All right. You okay if we put all those things together? Here we go. Right leg to the sky. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale to warrior one. It's okay. Take your time. Forward, down, and back with those arms. Take your time. Use your core right here. You're getting tired, so this is where your core is going to be important. Interlace your fingers. Humble warrior. Strong legs here. Strong legs. Okay. Come up. Right arm stays, left arm reaches all the way up and around. Reverse your warrior. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior, straighten your leg. Triangle pose. Yes, she's watching her hyperextended knee. I can see it. Good. Lean back a little bit, hand. Lean back through your shoulders. Use your back body muscles. Bend your right knee. Walk your right hand forward. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. That bottom knee can be bent, but if you can root down and lift that quad to straighten a little bit more, go ahead and do that. So, curtsy bow. Bend both knees. Bring that left leg behind the right leg. We did this already. We just did it from standing splits. Speaking of standing splits, come to standing splits. Curtsy bow. Oh, no-handed. Can you see that? Standing splits. Last time, curtsy bow. Good. This time, come all the way to a standing pose. Standing balance. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. This is hard on carpet. Now, open up the knee. Tree pose. Tree pose. So, tree pose can be above the knee, if I could balance, the calf, or all the way to the floor. So, those of you who are newer to yoga, please take this floor option. We're going to hold this for a few breaths just so we can feel grounded again. When we move through poses, move through life, we've got to find those places of stillness. Hannah's going to open her knee a little bit more. Lift your chest a little bit more. Relax your shoulders. So wherever your arms are comfortable here, this is about the balance. This is not about your arms. So you can take any variation. Hi, Beth. Hi, Lindsay. Release the foot. Inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Now walk your feet a little wider in this forward fold. Now, I'm going to teach you something. This is probably one of the hardest things to do. Take your peace fingers, these two fingers. You're going to take your peace fingers and bring it between, my feet. Your big toe and your second toe. You can't do this live, but you can do this on Facebook. Wrap those fingers underneath and your thumb around, okay? So you're going to grab that big toe with these peace fingers. Now your knees can be bent. Your elbows can be bent. But fold and breathe. Scott, get in here. Let your head go. Good. Bend your elbows a little bit more. Can you pull your belly down a little bit more? Bend your knees. Lift your sit bones. Breathe. Stillness. Hi, Jordan. Thanks for coming. Release the toes. Heel toe those feet back together. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Now, I don't know if you know this about my daughter. Fold all the way down. Exhale. She's a dancer. Step or float back through vinyasa. She's going to be starting her own stuff too. She's going to be teaching dance classes live. Steph, That's what reminded me. Saw you jump on. You can see this later at any time. And then I'm teaching again at 6:15 on Monday, but check the schedule on Balance because there's a lot of great teachers out there. All right, other side, left leg to the sky. Pull the knee into the nose. Step the foot forward, warrior one. You know all these. You may have forgotten them. Forward, down, and back with those arms. I'm going to do it again. Right arm forward, left arm behind you. Reverse your warrior all the way up and back. Warrior two. It's okay. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your leg. Triangle pose. A little Post Malone for your morning. If you're listening to the playlist, bend your left knee. Come forward to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. So take your time, okay? I talk fast. I know that. It was the first thing I saw in my text as I started this. So go as slowly as you need to. So remember that curtsy bow. Bend both knees. Drop that right arm. Good. No hands, Hannah. And then standing splits. Do that 2 more times. Hey, Jen. Curtsy bow or OMG. Thank you, Dana Trixie Flynn. Standing splits. 1 more time. Bend that knee. Now, going to come all the way up to the standing balance. And those of you on carpet know how challenging that is going to be. So lift that right knee. Lift those arms. Now take the foot to the inner thigh, to the calf, or all the way down onto the mat. You don't want to go on your knee because that's a lot of pressure of your foot being on the knee. So go above or below the knee. And then take a few breaths here. This is where we're going to be in stillness. Listen to your breath here. What does it sound like? What does it feel like? How are you feeling? What are the things you say to yourself when you're in a challenging place? Can you change the narrative? But you won't know the narrative if you don't stop and listen. All right, lower that right foot to the mat. Inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to do another wide forward fold, so go ahead and walk those feet a little bit wider. This time we're going to take, there's a couple of things you can do here. I like, especially all the typing I've been doing, and now it's all the texting, I like to really stretch out my forearms and my carpal tunnel by sliding my hands underneath my feet like this. The knees are bent. See how my knees are bent? Excuse my ass. The other thing you can do is slide it the other way with the thumbs in. So thumbs out or thumbs in, whatever you find most comfortable. And if you are just like, I'm done with this, just grab the opposite elbow and don't overthink it. If you have the hands underneath your feet and your thumbs are out and the palms are down, bend your elbows towards your shin for a little bit more. Those of you with the palms up, get your toes as close as your wrists you can and give your wrists a little massage, okay? And you can bend your elbows out to the side. Otherwise, if you have the hand on the opposite elbow, sway a little bit side to side. All right, release those hands. Okay, walk those feet underneath those shoulders or underneath the hips, and we're going to step the left foot to the back of the mat. Heel toe the right foot towards the left wrist. We're going to come into pigeon. So, a couple things about pigeon. Right knee is wider than the hip, and that right heel is going to come towards that left hip. Or, if you have knee issues, you want to come down onto your butt and do the same thing, okay? So, it's up to you how you want to take this pigeon pose. Fun thing to do. I'm going to turn it back so you can see her hold. Is to curl these back toes under, lift the knee, walk the leg back, and that'll lower your hip a little bit more. It's just a great way to do it. If you're having any knee pain at all, come onto your backs. Hannah's walking for it, and that's great. Another place to slow your breath. Taking care of yourself. Type? Can I type? All right. 3 more breaths here. have some fun with this. Walk your hand, I don't know if this is fun. In my world it is. Walk your hands towards the left. So your right hip is staying down. Your hands are walking to the left. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say, if your hip doesn't go down to the floor, I forget, Hannah and I are flexing. You can take that block and bring it underneath the right hip, and I'll cue that on the left side a little bit better. Walk the hands over to the left, keeping that right hip down, and feel that whole right side body. All right, now walk the hands back, and you're going to come to a seated position facing the long side of your mat. The right knee is bent. It can be wide or it can be a little bit more narrow. The left leg is straight and the toes are to the sky. So heavy in the hips, long through the spine. Breathe in. Take the left hand down the left leg. I'll let Hannah show it. Reach the right arm up to the sky and then stretch towards that left leg. So you can use this left elbow as a support on the leg or on the floor. You can also use a block. Put your butt out. Yeah, and that gives you a little bit more support there. So please use what you have around, a block or books or a child. Now Hannah's going to go crazy here because she can. She's going to reach towards that left foot and she's going to try and grab the left foot with both of her hands. Okay, she's going to open up towards the sky. There you go. Thank God I've got a dancer in the house. One more breath. Now, one of my favorite poses, come all the way up. Take the right hand behind your right hip, the left arm to the sky. You're going to press into your left heel, your right hand, and your right shin, stargazer, lean back. This is just a nice back bend, feel good back bend. Come back to the front of your mat. We're going to switch sides. So you can come to down dog, you can jump switch, but you want to get your left knee to your left wrist. I think we also have a California in the house. Carrie, how you doing? Left knee towards the left wrist, right foot more towards that right hip than forward. You don't need to come parallel. We used to say that a long time ago. Now you're going to curl those right toes under, walk the right knee back, right leg back, and sink those hips. Now, for those of you, hi Vicki, who are having a hard time because you have tight hips, that's okay. Duh, we all have our things, right? Take that block and bring it underneath our left ass. Hannah's going to curl the right toes under, go a little further back, get a little longer in her spine. Okay. Oh, in Montreal. Yes, thank you for saying that in our ear. I appreciate that. A few breaths here. We're almost done, guys. You've got it. You know what comes after this? A nap. Shavasana. Walk your hands to the right, getting that nice long stretch in the left side of the body. All right, come on up. You're going to get both sit bones on the ground. This is going to be a great view. You usually see her body. Both sit bones are on the ground. Knee can be wide or not. Right arm down the right leg, left arm to the sky. Slide down that right leg to wherever you're comfortable. Yeah, you can do this later. This will live on my Facebook page. Hopefully I won't hate it and want to delete it, which I won't. It's fine. Hi, Kathy. Good. Hannah's going to go crazy and show you the real big version. Yeah, this new normal, Cindy, is so amazing because we are trying things that we've never tried before because we can do it in the safety of our own house. Somebody said, I never thought I could do a bar class, and here I was doing bars. So great opportunity to try things, friends. All right, come on up. Bring that left hand behind your hip. You're going to press into the left shin, the right heel, the left hand, lift up and back. Drop the hips down. Bring the legs forward. Have a seat. Let's go right onto our backs. Let's go ahead and do that. Pull the knees into your chest. Grab your shins. You guys still with me? Roll around on your back a little bit. So I encourage those of you who are like, I'm out, Shavasana's coming. Now more than ever, we need Shavasana. We need the time to relax, to chime in. I'm going to take a few minutes after Shavasana to do a little meditation. 5 to 10 minutes. If you listen to the podcast I was on a couple weeks ago, 12 minutes is my max of meditation. It's real, right? So we're going to go about 8 minutes possibly with the meditation. So stick around for that. Try something new. Give it a shot, okay? So take these times of Shavasana. Widen your knees. Grab the bottoms of your feet or the backs of your legs for happy baby. And be like a happy baby. So sway a little bit side to side. Let one leg straighten. Let the other leg straighten. But don't be so serious about this practice. We don't need serious right now. We need laughter. We need flexibility. We need options. And hopefully I've given them to you today. There's no rules. If you have any questions, DM me. I'd be happy to talk you through them. I'd be happy to take your input as well and your song choices. So don't hesitate to do all that. All right, pull your knees into your chest again. Extend your right leg. Extend your left leg. Reach both arms up and overhead and stretch from fingertips to toes. Reach, 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 reach. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath in. Squish your face. Squish your hands. Squish your toes. Squish your belly. Squish your butt. Squish, 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 squish. Let it all go with the exhale. Okay. Bring your hands to the sides of your body, or one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. Those of you who have a difficult time with stillness, those of you who have a difficult time with Shavasana and are dying to leave right now, bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. That's going to be really important. Hey, Mike. With a hand on the belly, a hand on your chest, you can feel both your heartbeat and your breath. And if you focus on those things, it'll bring you into the moment and stop the mind, right? Not stop the mind, but notice the mind and then notice your ability to let it go or not. Focus on slowing your breath and being right here in Shavasana. Just about another minute of this silence, of this connection, of this slowing down. And then we'll take you through a few minutes of meditation. Every part of your body that's touching the mat, let it be heavy, let it be supported. Know that the earth is here for you. You're in a safe place in your home. Feel the love surrounding that and release and let go. Gently start to deepen your breath, expanding your lungs. Some of you can stay right here, laying down. Others of you who like to sit up in a meditation, you can do that now, but be gentle. Curl to the right sides of your bodies. Taking your time, come to seated. We're going to start with some body awareness. So in this seated position, bring your awareness to your feet. Some of you are like, my feet? I don't think I've ever brought awareness to my feet. That's why we do this practice. So what do you feel? Do you feel them touching the earth? Do you feel them touching one another or your shins? Are they warm? Are they cold? Are you feeling nothing? In that blank space of nothingness, that's awareness. That's mindfulness. That's presence. And then when your mind thinks about breakfast, bring it back to your feet. Start to bring the awareness to your ankles, and then to your lower legs, your shins, your calves. Just notice. Bringing the awareness up to your thighs, your hamstrings. How do they feel? Maybe they're burning a little bit. Maybe you can feel the material on your legs, of your pants, your shorts, your yoga clothes. And then up to your hips, your pelvis. Your belly. Some of you can, those of you who are energetic, can maybe bring warmth to these areas as well. We're all energetic. Breathing into these spaces, bringing awareness to these spaces. Start to move up your body to your waist, your mid-back, your sides, your rib cage. Bring some space into your heart, my favorite place to bring awareness. Maybe you notice the beating of your heart. Maybe you notice the space around your heart. Can you make it bigger? In this time of uncertainty, can you send love to yourself first, to those you live with, challenging, to those who we don't see but we can connect with? Open that heart. Bring the awareness to that heart. How does it feel? And then to your shoulders, your upper back, your neck. What's going on there? Are you still tight there? Can you let it go? And down your right arm, all the way to your fingertips. And down your left arm to your fingertips. Hey, Lisa. Back up to your neck, to your head, to your face, to your jaw, your cheeks, your eyes, your forehead, the top of your head. And then bring the awareness to your breath. We always have our breath. Notice how the breath expands your body on the inhale, and how you can allow yourself to release and let go on the exhale. This breath that we can come back to at any time is here for us. When things are crazy or uncertain, know that it's always here for you. Just the breath, the noticing, will bring you to that present moment. Be mindful of the breath and how it affects you. Can you feel it move in and out through your nostrils? Maybe to the back of the throat even. And back out again. Can you feel the difference in the temperature as it comes in and goes out? Can you feel the warmth at the top of your lip? Allow this awareness on your breath to hold you to this moment. You may even hear sounds around you, the playlist. Maybe you have someone in the room with you and you can hear their breath. Maybe you're in the basement and you hear the kids running up and down over your head, or the cat is mewing next to you. It's all presence. It's all mindfulness. Make sure you take moments of each day to notice these things now more than ever. There's no excuse. We have the time. We certainly have the capacity to breathe. When the mind wanders to things that are outside of this moment, come back to your breath. Gently bow your heads. Bring your hands to heart center. Take a moment to thank yourself right now. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for staying. Thank you for breathing. Thank you for staying positive and sending love and light out into the world. I thank you so much for joining me. I thank Hannah for being your demo gal. Check the website on Balance Webster. I'm going to be doing this again, 6:15 Monday night. Check my check the website, check Facebook for my playlist. I love you all. Namaste.